Welcome back, Culinary Credit, man. I appreciate y'all for clicking on that thumbnail. Once again, we back with another video, man. I'm dedicated to teaching y'all about credit, so let's get into it. Let's hop into the intro. Okay, Culinary Credit. Today we're going to be talking about how to establish a solid credit profile. Today I'm going to tell you the 6 things that you need to know how to establish a solid credit profile, right? You know what I'm saying? This is just going to be able to allow you to start getting the ball going and get you up there to that 700 or 750 in that area. Like once you got a 750, literally everybody from a 750 to an 850 gets the same interest rates, the same type of credit cards. So that's what we are going to focus on today. We got to teach y'all how to do that though. Now that is the thing. If you don't know, then you don't know. So that's why you came to Culinary Credit. Your boy, me, Culinary Credit. Y'all CC, we Culinary Credit together. We got to survive. We got to win together. Okay. So anyways, forget about all that. So now, today, we gonna be talking about the 6 things that I would recommend that you do in order to get a better credit score. Okay, so now we go start with the first one. Right there. So the first one you want to do is get at least 2 credit cards. Now, the reason I tell you to get 2 credit cards is because you have to have credit in order to build your credit. Now, having 1 credit card, it's okay, it's fine and dandy, but it's just not going to make that much of an impact on your credit score. So now, while I tell you to get 2 credit cards, if you have 2 credit cards reporting to the credit bureaus, it shows you a little bit more responsible than just having 1 credit card, okay? Now, my preference credit cards when it comes to starting and building credit, I would say if you don't have, this is probably for people that don't have no credit at all or just really into starting to build their credit. I would say you would go to the Discover It credit card. Boom, right there. You want to go to the Discover It credit card, secured, if your credit profile or your credit is just not up to par. So why I say that one is because it's the only secure credit card that basically gives you money back. It gives you cash back when you actually spend money on the credit card. I think that that's a benefit completely. Like a lot of secure credit cards out here, they don't give you no money back. And not even that. The most important is that it graduates. It goes from a secure credit card and it graduates to an unsecured credit card, which then what happens after that is they take the money that you basically have given them to have a secured credit card and they basically give it back to you, the money that you have given them, and it turns into an unsecured credit card and they give you a higher limit on the credit card because you have been shown responsibility with this credit card. Okay, so now let's talk about the second one. Bow, right there. Now the second one is, it's when you get a short-term installment loan. Now, if you don't know what an installment loan is, I'm going to tell you. Yes, I'm not going to lie to y'all. I got to let y'all know everything. Okay, so now a short-term installment loan is basically loans that are 36 months and under. Right? We have to make sure that we know those. So short-term installment loans are 36 months and under. Basically the term of the loan, right? 36 months. Okay? Short-term installment loans are 36 months and under. That classifies as anything as it could be a personal loan. It can be a when you go to banks and you ask for a pledge loan, like Navy Federal has pledge loans and things like that. It could be a number of things, but just knowing that a short-term installment loan is 36 months and under, right? Like I had basically did a video on Self. It's a credit building platform that allows you to actually get a short-term installment loan. You basically just pay on that loan, and then at the end of that term, they basically just give you the money back. They have different ones out there. I think it's called Strong Credit or Credit Strong, whichever one. You can look it up if you like. But I recommend the self platform. I have it myself personally, so that's what I would recommend. So now you have to know that short-term installment loans are 36 months and under. Now, the third one, right there. Now, the third one is a long-term installment loan, right? And I'm going to explain installment loans to where you understand them a little bit more than the months and the lengths and things of that nature. So a long-term installment loan are loans that are 36 months and above, right? So long-term installment loans can be things like your mortgage loans, your car financing loans, you know, things that are just extended a little bit longer. It could be a personal loan too. If it's extended past the 36 months, then it qualifies as a long-term installment loan. So now you ask, what is an installment loan? An installment loan is credit that you have been issued and you pay on it for the length of the time that they allow this credit line to be open. So say if you got you went to go get a car finance, right? And they give you the loan from the bank for $60,000, right? So what happens is they put interest on that loan, right? And they put it out for 60 months or so, right? There's different types of months and that you can choose from. So if you go down lower to like 50 months, of course your car payment is going to be a little bit more. So it's really just knowing what exactly you're getting yourself into. So basically, like I was saying, an installment loan, it only becomes very impactful to your credit score when you get towards the end of the installment loan. So say 60 months on this car, your payments for every month. So you won't start seeing an impact on your credit score. It'll gradually, like, you'll see some type of increase on your credit score, but you won't start to see nothing really big and impactful to your credit score until you start to get to the end of it, which is, you might see more of a difference around 50 months or 40 months, 45 months or something like that. It starts to really impact your credit score beneficially. So now also I have to let you guys know that when it comes to these installment loans, like when you start to get close and your installment loans start to get into that area where it's gonna like get paid off, like just know that you should just prepare yourself for your credit score to get hit, because they have something that is called the credit age. And when you have that credit line open, you're basically showing that you're reliable and you're responsible paying on that credit line, right? So now when it starts to get to the end and you pay off your last payment, your credit is going to take a little hit. Like, don't be afraid of that little hit, because basically you still have built a credit line that shows that you're reliable and they can trust you. So don't worry that your credit takes a hit. Like, it's all put together to of course work in their favor. But if you know a little bit more about it, at least you won't be afraid when say you see this credit score of yours tank a little bit. Okay, so now that's the third one. So I'm gonna keep moving through. If you come to culinary credit, I get through it. I'm not playing. I like to basically give y'all the information. If you want to, please rewatch the video and please watch the video to the end, because this is information that you need to know. This is information that God has placed in my heart to let you guys know about this stuff. The fourth one is that you want to keep your utilization under 10%. That is very important. It shows the creditor that you basically don't need their credit. So when they see that you are reporting a utilization under 10%, it shows them that you are responsible. You pay your bills on time and you pay your bills back. You pay your credit lines back. Now, I'm going to place a video up here, so you should go check this out. You should go check that video out right there, and that will teach you how to basically do your utilization to where it comes down to 10%. I explain everything in that video. I'm telling you, it's very, very quality content. So I would say you go check it out. You know, it only takes a little bit of your time, and a little bit of your time to get a lot of information to make sure that your future is intact. Man, I'm telling you, definitely go check it out, people. Go check it out. It's not going to be a waste of your time. Okay? So now, that's the fourth thing. Now, the fifth thing, bam, right there. The fifth thing is that you never want to have no late payments. Late payments is the biggest thing that will take your credit score down. It is a very high percentage of your credit profile. Okay? To be exact, it's 35%. And if you want to, we could talk about how many points that is in your credit profile. It is 192 points of your credit profile. So it's the biggest percent, or not the percentage, but it's the biggest points of your whole credit profile. They basically, when they extend you this credit line, they want their money. They want to make sure that you can pay them back. So that's why it is the biggest number in points of the sections of your credit profile. Okay? So I can't stress that enough, that it literally, if you cannot afford to go get these loans or these credit cards, just wait for a moment. You know, everything beautiful takes time. If you have to watch this video more than once so you can know exactly what to do when that time is proper and that time is right, then you can go out and you know, establish some credit lines. This is another jewel I got for y'all. I gotta tell y'all everything. And if you got some questions, please get down in the comment box and go ahead and ask me. If I don't know something, that makes me get better for you guys. That makes me want to go look for information that I might not know. But God has placed it in my heart. I literally been doing credit for the last year and a half or so. I've literally been focusing in on credit. When it comes to these late payments, if you have only one late payment, you literally have to at least pay 12 payments on time in order to make up for that one late payment. That's how important a late payment is. It is serious when it comes to these late payments. Also, there's another thing. So a lot of people, like, when say if you have your minimum payment, right? We could talk about a car, we could talk about a credit card. Say if you have a minimum payment on your car for $225, right? Which is moderate. It's okay. It can get lower than that if you definitely get your credit score up there. Build your credit so you will be able to have a little pool. Okay? So now, say you got your credit card, or not your credit card, but your car payment is at $225, and you just can't make that payment fully, you know, like say if you go check out your car payment, okay, I got to pay it on this month. So now you say, oh, I only have $217 to make towards my car payment. Know that if you pay below your minimum payment, because it's in your contract saying that, yes, I have the amount of money to pay each month for this credit line, which is my car finance. You're basically signing that contract, letting them know, yes, I can afford this, right? But now, if you pay below that, it is classified as a late payment. They will ding you for that. It will make your credit score go down. So know that you cannot, when you get into these contracts, they're very, very, very important. Make sure that you can make this payment. Payments are 192 points of your credit score. So you have to be able to afford something before you get it. I know, yeah, it's definitely, oh yeah, the new Benz or the new Mazda, or, you know, like, all this stuff is just materialistic stuff. Make sure that your credit profile is where it needs to be before you start to go apply for things. And also, like, when you get your credit score up, it's definitely going to make your interest rates go down. Some people think that, oh, 7.5% interest rate is a good interest rate. Like, you only think it's a good interest rate because your family been getting those interest rates. It can go lower than that, people. You can go into a car lot and literally pay $0 down because your credit profile, the foundation, or how it is pretty nice. So that's why I'm here, and and I want to let y'all know what to do with credit, when to go apply for things, what not to do, how to do it. I have to let y'all know about all this stuff, because y'all my credit culinary, you know what I'm saying? Y'all CC. Yeah, we a family, man. We definitely got to win together, like I say all the time. We got to win together. Now we gonna talk about the sixth one. Bam. Which is right there. My prior videos, I told y'all about trade lines. Trade lines are just credit profiles or credit accounts that are reporting on your credit profile. What it is, when I mean by primary trade lines are trade lines that are connected to your name that you actually have applied for. So when you go get a car from a dealership, that's a primary trade line, right? They have authorized user trade lines, and then they have primary trade lines. Authorized user trade lines happens when you go and have a family member or friend. So now when you have authorized user, they just don't really like those as much now. Yeah, back in the day, they used to love those, and they kind of caught on to it. But now they like to see primary trade lines. Like if you have a credit card and you applied for it and you got a hard inquiry for it, and you are the one that is responsible for that credit card, and you're paying that bill every month, that is a primary trade line account that is on your credit profile that you are responsible for. Primary trade lines is very, very impactful to your credit profile. So you have to start, taking a little bit of responsibility and paying your bills. You know how your mama used to say it, my daddy used to say it, my grandma used to say it, your grandma used to say it. Everybody used to say, what is that one thing they used to say? Hey, watch when you get older, you have to pay some bills. So yeah, man, that's what they was talking about. But they just didn't teach us about all this credit stuff because they was a little afraid of it themselves. They were struggling themselves. So now I'm here and I'm teaching y'all about credit. I have to let y'all know about all of these little tricks and secrets. There's another thing that I would love for y'all to know. And you can take this and use it for the children that you have, because, like when these kids get a little bit older, of course, they want cars and things like that. But before you go and apply for them to have a car, make sure your kids have a credit card first. Allow them to establish some credit first. Why, do you ask? Now, why is when they go into a car dealership and they have no established credit, what is happening, even if you're a parent that put them on your credit card as an authorized user, yeah, that's cool, right? But why not put them as on your credit card as an authorized user, and then go get them a credit card, so now they have a primary trade line reporting to their credit profile, and allow them to establish some credit, right? Show them that they can be responsible. Show them that, and also show the person that issued the credit card to your child that they can definitely handle credit. Now, once they have established their credit, then go and get them a car from the car dealership, because that will allow their interest rates to be lower. You already are going to be getting a car from the dealership. Why not have a credit profile, a primary trade line that is reporting a positivity utilization? I just showed you a video to where you can teach them how to report a low utilization. I'm just telling you the tricks and the trades to this game, because it's a lot of information that we don't know. Or even if you don't have a car that you finance yet, you want to go and establish your credit profile first by getting a credit card. It is literally 165 points of your credit profile. So once you start establishing your credit profile by having a credit card, then when you go apply for this car at the car dealership, now you have a primary trade line that's reporting positively. So now you're going to be able to have lower interest rates. Boom, right? That's beautiful. You have to know this stuff. You can go search for all these different short-term installment loans or long-term installment loans. You can search for all this. This information is completely on the internet. But if you like looking at me and you like hearing it from me, then please come back to Culinary Credit, man. Come back to Culinary Credit, where I'm going to teach you everything you need to know. I want y'all to win as I'm going to win. Because eventually this channel is going to grow so big that you're going to want to come back to this channel. So now, when it comes to primary trade lines, it's a lot of things that's going on that around the internet saying that, yeah, authorized users are the way to go. Authorized users, don't waste your money with that stuff, man. Don't waste your money on these authorized user platforms. Some of them don't even report the trade line to the credit bureau sometimes. Sometimes it's a lot of scams going on around here. You don't want to get caught up in one of those things. The best thing that you can do for your credit profile is to establish a primary trade line, a credit profile that is linked, or not a credit profile, but an account that is linked to you personally. It takes time for credit to build. You have to allow your credit to build. Everything takes time. I started with horrible credit, but everything that I'm telling you is what I did for me to get from a 498 to a 718. I'm only going to tell y'all things that work for me. I'm not going to tell y'all things that I see and I haven't applied it to my life. I'm not going to do that to y'all. I don't want to do that to y'all. This was a little short video. I appreciate y'all for clicking that thumbnail once again. And I appreciate God for allowing y'all to come to my channel. Welcome to Culinary Credit. If you didn't hit the like button, it's right here somewhere. I don't know. Either side. I'm gonna keep saying that. It's either side. Also, please hit the subscribe button and please click the bell so you can know about all the videos that's coming. I will be coming back with another video, and I will be giving y'all the guidance on credit so y'all can teach y'all next generation that's up and coming, because the education system has messed us over. Please share this video, man. Share it to your cousins, share it to your auntie, share it to your grandpa. I don't care who you share it to, but you need to share it to somebody. And also, I'm going to be doing a lot of giveaways. As I win, I want y'all to win. So I'm going to start doing a lot of giveaways. I might have it on a thumbnail giveaway, or I might have it somewhere in the middle of the video. So you might want to tune in to the videos that I got coming, so we can, you know what I'm saying? You got to counter sometimes, you know. I got to come a little bit different so I can keep y'all interested. We up out of here, man. I appreciate y'all. Peace.